This is it. The Spartans of nearby Fort Collins, the Miners of the Diamond City, Bakersfield, California. Neither has lost a game yet this weekend, but it's Sunday evening at the ranch, and there has to be one 2017 Open Division champion of the Junior Roller Derby Association. Neither has won the big one before, but this time, one team will. In 60 minutes of track time, these young people will skate it out and decide. Let's all cheer them on. The JRDA Championship game begins now. Stand by at Stand By Tommy on Twitter, that is, back alongside Hammer Time from Tampa.
Yes, and I am very, very thankful to be able to announce with one of my most favorite announcers. I have heard you announce before, and I'm happy to be back again announcing with you one more time here as we have the most important game in a whole season for these two very, very well-talented teams, as it is a minute to go before we start this very, very intense game against FOCO Spartans and Diamond City Miners for first place.
Indeed. There you see the progression of the FOCO Spartans defeating Des Moines, as we just saw Des Moines take third place. The Diamond City Miners,
as they zoom out right there,
thank you, defeated the California Mayhem, which you saw in the third place game. So California Mayhem ending fourth, and the opposing team last night, who won today, which was Des Moines, former champions also, finished third.
Yes.
I will point out, be ready for this, after this game, the award ceremony will be live on Facebook at JRDA. So go ahead, go to Facebook, find JRDA. That's just JRDA. Go ahead and like it, and remember to go there. As soon as we sign off, we'll take a few minutes to clear the area, bring everybody in, and then we will go Facebook Live for the award ceremony. Looks like, we know it's a split crowd, but sounds like a little more possibly for the Spartans, which geographically is not a surprise, but pretty darn close to 50-50. So the more they scream, the more these skaters skate, as the old derby cliche goes.
Yes. As it looks like the coaches for Diamond City are giving their team one last little talk here to get them riled up and ready for this very, very intense game here.
So who is your pick? Tell us. Use a hashtag #TalkToJRDA. I know that's ingrained in you by now. Use it. #TalkToJRDA, especially on Twitter. We have that right in front of us here.
Yep.
Great bout, Des Moines in California. Absolutely it is. Again, award ceremony live on Facebook at JRDA. I think each of these meetings is just a little longer to build the anticipation even more. Diamond City Miners have two coaches again. Remember, if you were with us last night, one coach was removed from the game due to continually standing in the ref lane, and that, of course, is against JRDA policy, and despite multiple warnings. So, no, you really get into it, but that ref lane is for safety. We're not just being hard on you.
It looks like this jam's just about to start.
And here we go. We have DUI for the Diamond City Miners, and for the FOCO Spartans, as soon as we see that is Reno 257.
Yep, it is. It is number 08 DUI picking up lead jammer for the Diamond City Miners, as number 257 Reno for FOCO gets out.
Ooh.
But is not able to get some points, as he does a nice apex jump for 4 points to start this game off for Diamond City.
Diamond City strikes first in much the same way the attack pack had 5 points, and it was actually the cameraman who reminded me of that the attack pack had 5 points and scored the first 5 points. And I said, I wonder if that will have any bearing on the final. It's too soon to tell, and perhaps ended up being that. But still, 5 seconds to go, and we'll see what happens in the remaining 59 minutes.
As it looks like we have number 4 Mini Maniac going for Diamond City, as it is number 244 Tribal Terror going for FOCO.
A lot more defense, pushing. Of course, the Diamond City Miners in the orange and the FOCO Spartans this time in the purple. And a dive and a lead jam for 244 Tribal Terror.
Yes, it is. And it looks like Mini Maniac is getting held in this FOCO wall, but it looks like she is trying her best to trying to find any hole she possibly can to try to get through that pack. So it looks like Tribal Terror does run on the outside, picks up 5 big points for FOCO Spartans.
Star pass to the pivot, and the pivot recycled back. Pivot versus pivot.
And that pivot for you is actually number 63, Bumper Car.
Bumper Car has jammed before, so that is would not be much of a surprise. A minute left in the jam.
So it looks like Tribal Terror does get out again, scoring 5 big points for FOCO.
Ginger Snapper returning to play.
Oh, and a nice move on the outside from Tribal Terror. Picks up another 5 big points for FOCO Spartans. And it looks like Bumper Car is getting stuck in this FOCO wall, but he's trying his best to break them apart. And he finally gets out. And he tried to come back around and score some points. As Tribal Terror gets out, scores 4 more points for FOCO.
Number 71, Sunny Days, the captain for the FOCO Spartans, called out in that scoring pass. So 24 seconds remaining in the jam and still running. Bumper Car sent out again. That was great work. Number 28,
and
Death
a
Down
nice
Under.
hit.
Oh,
Amazing. But they both go down. She recycles to the back of the pack. As it looks like Tribal Terror is trying to get through the pack, trying his best, and he does get out, scoring another 5 big points for FOCO.
2 seconds, 1.
And that is the end of that jam, as Bumper Car does rack up 4 points. But FOCO does net out 20 points in that jam, making it 24 points for FOCO Spartans and only 8 for Diamond City. But it's still anybody's game right now. It's way too early to think about anything like that.
That's right, but good for morale as the FOCO Spartans, yes, net 20 points on that one.
As it looks like it's number 1-8 Global Storming going up against number 6 Worthy.
Running start and into the pack. Defense seems like it's deciding this one. Defense all around. Worthy foremost.
It's very, very tight walls. As Worthy has 2 blockers left. One. He gets lead. Global Storming gets lead. Jabber, my bad.
That was close. They were both out at the same time, but Global Storming, the most foremost, if you will, foremost.
Gets knocked to the inside, calls it off, and it's a 0-0 jam.
Wow. Defense could decide this game.
Oh, yes, it really can.
What do you think? Hashtag talk to JRDA, and this is your last chance if you're having that JRDA watch party. Hashtag JRDA watch party. We're watching both Facebook and Twitter, so show us you're watching because we know you are.
Yes, as it is number 08 DUI going up for Diamond City versus number 257 Reno for FOCO Spartans. So
again, Diamond City foremost, and blockers, careful not to be called out of play.
There he goes. He gets out and becomes a huge jammer as one of the refs collides with the other one. But it is okay as DUI comes back around. Reno does get out on a little toe work.
Not quite lapped. That's good.
Yes.
And
taken out the inside, but he does call out before Reno can do anything with that jam. As DUI does score 3 more points for Diamond City.
Quickly calling off the jam from the floor. 3 points, 24-11, favoring the FOCO Spartans with under 25 minutes in the half.
Yes. So it looks like it's number 18, Global Storming, going on a power jam for FOCO, as it looks like DUI did get a penalty and is sitting in the box.
Diamond City advised to move closer to the pivot line for this power jam, and it is Global Storming.
A lot of offense, a lot of recycling going on. As it is Global Storming. He gets out, becomes lead, jammer for the FOCO Spartans.
Diamond City tenacious, but still did not want to risk being called out of play.
As DUI is standing in the box, and he will be coming out any second. Goal scorer does get recycled on the inside by Benjamin. And right as I say that, DUI is out of the box and now can try to get around that pack.
Spinning stays in, but then set out. So DUI on the initial pass. Minute 21 to go.
Oh, a failed apex jump. Gets recycled inside.
Oh,
And it looks like DUI
Forearm.
picks up a forearm.
Forearm.
And goes right back to the penalty box. This is another 30-second power jam. And it looks like FOCO Spartans, he will call that jam off, picking up 4 more points for FOCO as it is another power jam start for FOCO as number 244 Tribal Terror has taken the call for this one.
and pretty much will be a 30-second power start, which is probably the best thing you could ask for.
Oh yes, very, very useful.
Amazing ginger snapper, last lines of defense.
This FOCO is just about to play
Takes
some
the
offense,
inside.
and Tribal Terror gets out on the inside and becomes lead jammer for FOCO Spartans.
Okay, so this will be 5 points at a time. Of course, the 5th point on that jammer.
And he gets out again, scores another 5 points for FOCO. But as I say that, DUI is standing in the box. As it looks like FOCO's pivot does go to the box, and DUI is out of the box finally. See what he can do. Tribal Terror does get out, scores 5 more points. 5 more points for FOCO Spartans.
Oh, low and too low and down and back, and good recovery here as DUI wants to nope, so close.
Knocked on the inside, has to be recycled back into that turn as Tribal Terror does come around, scores another 5 points for FOCO.
So a minute 4 in the jam to go.
Yes, as Bananica split, number 080 does pick a forearm as DUI does get out of the pack, but does not score any points for Diamond City. As that jam ended,
14 points, so FOCO Spartans ahead 43-11, under 22 minutes to go in the half. Just getting started here with the JRDA Championship game for the Open Division.
yes. As we have Ben Jammy, number 11 for Diamond City, going up against number 257 Reno for FOCO. See if Ben Jammy can try to get lead and try to get these points caught up for Diamond.
And
He is playing that
Benjamin
pack part,
is
and he
out.
does get lead jammer as Reno does get recycled out of bounds.
Ambush Ash looking for a track cut, not going to get it.
Knocked
Sent
on
out
the inside,
again.
And here comes Benjamin coming to the pack. Does a little juke move. Gets knocked out, but she falls, no pass, no penalty. But he does pick up 4 points for Diamond City.
Bananica split returning to play, and 257 Reno with the star stash at this point, as once again Diamond City jammer sent back as well.
A lot of people falling, and it looks like it is that is a penalty for Sunny Days as the FOCO Spartans pivot does come to the box.
So there will be no star pass, but it is 5 more points.
Yes, as it looks like Reno is still stuck in there. Failed apex jump from Benjamin to get recycled the inside. He's looking a little winded, but he's going to just keep pushing, keep trying.
Jam over halfway done, but still pushing. Reno sent out and back once again.
Both defenses are trying to sit tight right now as both jammers look a little winded. But they're still trying to push, trying to do whatever they possibly can to get through these packs. As that jam is finally called off, as Diamond City scores another 4 points.
Possibly the most exhausting 90 seconds of the game thus far,
yes, it was.
and there is still 40 minutes to go.
But that was a much-needed 13 points for Diamond City as they are slowly trying to creep up and get back with FOCO. As it is number 6, Worthy for Diamond City, going up against number 18, Global Storming for FOCO Spartans. This Diamond City looks like they have one blocker short as he's sitting in the penalty box.
Correct. And
it is a track cut. And
So
Worthy
lead
gets
jam.
lead jammer for Diamond City. as it is a 30-second power jam for Diamond City and Worthy. Worthy coming through the pack, trying to push. He gets out, scores 5 big points for Diamond City as Bumper Car does come out of the box for Diamond City.
This is exactly what they need, and that's why we say no matter what the score is, it is not over till it's over. Worthy now with 5 points.
Run on that inside line as he scores another 5 big points for Diamond City.
I mentioned during your game the toe stops are getting more workout than the wheels this weekend.
Oh, yes. Global Storming is out of the pack and trying to fight through that pack. Trying to do whatever he can, try to get out of there. But it does look like Worthy calls it off as he does get hit out of bounds. Scoring another 4 points for Diamond City. Making that a 14-0 jam for Diamond City, my bad. As a score recap, Diamond City 38 to FOCO 43 with 18 minutes and 30 seconds left in the first period.
Banana split sent to the penalty box with a high block, so 1 blocker each in the box,
yes.
Starting 3-3.
As it does look like it is Reno. I think that is, no it is not, my bad. It is DUI jamming for Diamond City against Tribal Terror for FOCO Spartans.
5-point game, no pack called, but briefly, and it's enough for DUI to earn lead.
DUI, he does get out, becomes lead jammer, but Tribal Terror does get right behind him as both teams bleed a blocker. It's a 2-2 pack. Diamond's DUI does get out. He gets knocked out. He calls it.
Call off in plenty of time for 4 points.
Yes. And as the refs are discussing the score points for that jam. Still discussing.
2 blockers each in the box and 1 each standing.
Nope. He does only get 3 points.
Okay.
Not 4. So it is 41-43. But it does look like Reno is jamming for FOCO, going up against DUI once again for Diamond City. The jam is starting off as a 2-2 pack. DUI gets out once again, back-to-back lead jammers for Diamond City as Reno is fighting hard, trying to get through Speed Bayou. Last line of defense for Diamond City. DUI is coming through. Reno finally gets out, not lead jammer. He's going to try to get around. Oh, and DUI a nice dip on that outside line as he does pick up 4 points for Diamond City. And it is a lead change. Diamond City 45, FOCO 43.
Who you got? Hashtag talk to JRDA. And once again, a reminder that following this game, we will be back on Facebook Live. Facebook JRDA on Facebook. That will be where the award ceremony will be. So blockers headed toward the pivot line for Diamond City to line up again.
Yes, it looks like it's number 1-8 Global Storming for FOCO going up against number 6 Worthy. Both packs trying to sit hard, and Worthy a nice little run on an inside line. Picks up lead jammer. 3 lead jammers in a row for Diamond City. Global Storming trying to do whatever he possibly can and get through.
And indeed.
Get through. But Worthy right there. Oh, a nice run on that outside line. Wow. That is a big 4 points for Diamond City. That was a rough jam right there.
Yeah, and 45 minutes to go, too, so timeout.
So it looks like it's DUI jamming for Diamond City going up against, it's like Tribal Terror for FOCO. So it looks like, yes, it is a timeout, and it looks like DUI is taking a break on the floor. As he gets right up when I say that.
Diamond City Miners entering as the number 2 seed. Diamond City Miners from Bakersfield, California. Their competitive season sanctioned record of 7-1. The FOCO Junior Roller Derby Spartans, the number 4 seed from pretty close to here, Fort Collins, Colorado. Their 2017 competitive season sanctioned record 3-3 as the DCM chants continue in the background. MRDA Championships will be in Cardiff, Wales, October 13th and 14th. And the cool thing about part of that weekend will be Saturday the 14th at 9 p.m. There will be a Junior Male Expo. Looking for coaches and skaters to apply. Again, for Cardiff, Wales, the Junior Male Expo at the MRDA Championship Tournament. You can talk to Games at juniorrollerderby.org for information and to apply. And games, GAMES, at juniorrollerderby.org. Here we go. DUI it is.
Yes. Both packs trying to sit tight, trying to do whatever they can to hold these jammers and wear them out. Tribal Terror's got one blocker to beat. Oh, but before, nope, DUI, a forearm. He gets sits in the penalty box, and it is a power jam for FOCO and Tribal Terror as he beats up lead jammer. Oh man. A nice hit on Benjamin as he stays in. He stays in, and he gets through on that inside line, picking up 5 big points. But it does look like FOCO does bleed a blocker, number 28. That is Death Down Under. It's like Tribal Terror trying to do whatever he possibly can, try to get through this pack. Oh, but no, he does. He picks up
out of bounds.
Out of bounds. As it is going to be a jammer swap out as DUI gets out, and it does look like Tribal Terror is going to sit there for 30 seconds. So it's a power jam for DUI and Diamond City Miners. And he gets out. He gets out. Now he can come around and try to score some points for Diamond City. So it looks like the blocker for FOCO gets out. But right before I say that, DUI gets out, scores 5 big points for Diamond City.
Tribal Terror standing, so 38 seconds left in the jam. And DUI pushing,
trying to get that no pack. He gets it, but it does recycle. Trying to dip on that outside Tribal Terror, but he gets recycled all the way back to turn 1/2 by Benjamin. Nice little spin move by DUI. Nice run in the inside. Picks up 5 more points for Diamond City.
So potential lead change, but back and forth, and 5 seconds left in the jam as one more pass.
Inside run. Oh, no, it's a track cut.
Wow.
It is a track cut on DUI, making this a power start for FOCO Spartans.
They might be able to regain some of those points. Again, 14-7, net 7 for the Diamond City Miners.
It does look like it's going to be Global Storming getting the call for this power jam for FOCO Spartans as they look to try to creep up and make this game really close, as it is only 13 points, but in one jam that can completely change.
FOCO awarded 3 points, so 14-8 jam last. DUI with the start and left with 3. There's a little bit of offense being played. Takes the inside and lead jam.
Yes, he does. He picks up lead jammer for FOCO as he looks to try to get some more points and get them back in this game.
Little fake out and spins. Nope, not this time. That has been jamming on the case.
And DUI is standing in the box right now. Could be let out any second as his coach looks like he's trying to talk to him for 1 second before he gets out.
Spins out on the outside.
It is a forearm called on number 12, Ambush Ash. So Diamond City will start one blocker short on this next jam.
12-point game with 12 minutes to go when we pick up again. Diamond City 63, FOCO Spartans 51.
As it does look like FOCO did pick up 4 points, so they are still slowly starting to try to climb back into this game. As it is 63 Diamond City, 55 FOCO with just about 12 minutes to go in that first period. As it is, I think that is Gnarly jamming for FOCO against number 6 Worthy for Diamond City.
Gnarly, an effective relief jammer in the past, so see what happens here.
Worthy trying to fight hard, trying to get through this pack. Gnarly getting knocked down.
Worthy with lead.
Baby does get to the penalty box, but Worthy does get out. Yes, he does. He does get lead. Gnarly getting bounced around in the pack, getting knocked down a bunch of times. Trying to find a hole whatever she can, but it does look like number 71, Sunny Days, goes to the box also for FOCO. As Worthy does pick up 5 big points for Diamond City. As it looks like it will be Benjamin going up against Reno for FOCO. As it looks like FOCO is starting with only 2 blockers on the track. So they were 2 blockers short going up against Benjamin. 5 seconds called
13 points to be made up here. And again, the championship game for the Junior Roller Derby Association Open Division right here on WFTDA.tv as Reno drawn back, not assured. It's a track cut.
Whew. Oh, it is yes, it is. And as it looks like it's a power jam for Benjamin as he does pick up lead. See what he can do with this. He's got one block to beat. He's trying to get, there he goes. He gets out and picks up 5 points as Baby for FOCO as the pivot does get out of the box. He's trying to fight, trying to get back to her wall. Wall up against Benjamin as Sunny Days does get out too.
Good positional blocking on the first pass. Second pass, more of the same. Don't want to be called out of play. Some racing ahead, and yes, that worked.
Knocked out, but he does call it. But Reno gets out of the box right when he calls it, so it will not be a power start for Diamond City as it is a jammer on jammer now.
Under 10 minutes to go in the first half as 10 more points for the Diamond City Miners.
Yes.
23-point game.
Still anybody's game with less than 10 minutes to go in the first period. Anybody's game. As it looks like it is number 244, Tribal Terror for FOCO, gone up against number 6, Worthy for Diamond City. Both jammers hitting the pack now.
Tribal Terror with lead on the outside.
Yes, he does. Picks up the jammer for FOCO as Worthy's trying to, in a nice little apex. Nice little apex. He's not lead, but he's going to come around and try to score some points.
Tribal Terror crashing straight through, and it's good.
And he should get the full 4. Yes, he does. The full 4 points for FOCO, as that does bring them closer to Diamond City's 78 points, as FOCO has 59 now. Looks like Diamond City has one blocker in the box, so does FOCO. But it is going to be Worthy once again, jamming for Diamond City, going up against number 1-8, Global Storming.
Baby returning for the FOCO Spartans as a blocker, late addition. Block out on the outside, another block, or inside, rather, block out on the inside, and now on the outside. That's good for lead.
By Global Storming, picks up lead jammer. That's what FOCO needs right now.
Worthy is
Nice toe work.
Watch it. Oh!
But he did go out. Is he going to see? Yes, he does. No pass, no penalty, but Reno does get a penalty. Sends him to the box. Global Storming calls off that jam before Worthy could do anything with it. As he does pick up only 3 more points, but it's 3-0. That's a win. That's a win for FOCO. It could be 1-0 as long as they score a point. Diamond City does not score a point right now. It is big for FOCO because they are slowly trying to do whatever they can to crawl back, as it is an official review for FOCO.
As soon as we find out what the official review is about, we'll bring it to you. Could be anything, especially on a jam like that, potentially related to right at the end of the jam. But again, we'll see, and we'll let you know. This is as hot as it gets as far as open division junior roller derby action. You're seeing the number 2 seed versus the number 4 seed for number 1, the JRDA Championship. And our award ceremony, once again, will be on Facebook Live following this game. JRDA on Facebook.
Yes.
Stand by here with Hammer Time, and we've got the second best seat in the house. You have the best right here at WFTDA.tv. And while I have a second, I want to thank I've been with the JRDA for many, many years,
yes.
as first as a videographer, now announcer. I'd like to thank a few people. I'm sure I'll be forgetting some, but Tanya Prochnow, former president and now outgoing treasurer. This actually will be her final event, Tanya Prochnow. Current president Renee Miller, past South-Southeast regional coordinator Aaron Childs. Also thank you to Al B., the lead announcer, head announcer.
Phenomenal announcer.
Yes, his vision has brought us together here. Down in Jersey as a JRDA level official, and electroshocker coming over from Jacksonville as the tournament head official. Double H and WFTDA.tv crew, thank you for your expertise, advice, and everything that is involved here. She's listening to the other track, but she'll hear this later. But thank you again, and thank you at home, because if you weren't watching, if you weren't cheering these skaters on, if you were not supporting Junior Roller Derby, why would we be here doing it? So thank you once again. Almost sad to leave here that this will be the final game. It'll be over. We all have to go home.
My final championship, yes.
Right. You will be going on to a new sanctioning body.
Yes.
That's right. The MRDA, and again MRDA and JRDA looking for skaters and coaches for the Junior Male Expo in Cardiff, Wales, October. Yes, October. I'll give you a lot of time to prepare for this. Saturday, October 14th. You can reach out to games@juniorrollerderby.org. Again, games@juniorrollerderby.org. There's also an International Junior Roller Derby Tournament and Roller Disco in Copenhagen. That is coming August 11th and 12th with 145 skaters from 9 countries. More information on that. Oh, including Moose from Mob City, by the way. We mentioned that earlier. Moose from Mob City will be there. Streaming for this event will be free, so tune in, see what's going on across the Atlantic. Information at catrollerderby.com or facebook.com/cat Junior Roller Derby. The Junior Roller Derby Creatures of the Abyss Tournament, August 11th and 12th in Copenhagen. Official review continues. If you have any guesses, talk to JRDA. I see lots of fans for the Groms, for the Santa Cruz. Female division, quite exciting too of late, and Jacksonville Junior Roller Derby, my home league, will be entering the female division coming up in this season, so it'll be exciting to see what happens with that. Referee is coming over, maybe to grab a microphone.
Yes.
Maybe we can eavesdrop. Actually, going over a scoring pass right now.
Yeah, that's like she's just letting them know what's going on.
Currently standing in a 16-point game.
Still, yep, like I said earlier, still anybody's game. It is this is to let you know, even though the score is not as tight as some of the other games have been here lately today, it's probably the most intense game that will be here for Junior Roller Derby 2017 Championship.
Another referee coming over.
So it was really neat. I didn't see any mountain goats.
Okay, well, that was the house announcer. I thought he was coming over to tell her, and we weren't going to find out.
Yeah.
We'd have to take the Twitter just to talk to each other around this table, or have Double H, play telephone with us and end up with Purple Monkey Dishwasher here at the end. Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Yep.
The FOCO Spartans official review was to look for an overturning of the penalty on 257. Upon review, the referees have determined that in fact hip contact did cause the jammer to go down and no low block should have been assessed. Therefore, the penalty has been retracted and FOCO retains their review.
Wow.
Wow. That's big. That is very big.
I can count on one hand the number of official reviews I've seen go back. So, very good. It's worth it if you are totally convicted and really believe.
Yes.
Which is
it looks like just Jan's about to start is number 1-8 Global Storming going up against number 11 Benjamin and a track cut. It's a track cut on number 18 Global Storming on FOCO.
Still Benjamin's jam to have as 4-on-1. A little offense now. That's good.
And
might need a little more.
Spin
and in.
Spin move on that inside line. Picks up lead. Now we'll see what he can do. Try to find a way to score more points.
Pack races ahead just for a second.
Gets to the back. Got one block of the beat. He's got another one to beat. Nope. He calls it off, leaving Global Storming stranded in that box.
Global Storming is standing, so perhaps enough time to complete the initial pass or get awfully close to it.
Yes.
As Diamond City now with 83, FOCO Spartans with 62.
1-point differential. As it is DUI number 08 going on a power start for Diamond City. DUI trying to push hard, trying to break apart that pack, trying to get the no pack, and he gets out and becomes lead jammer for Diamond City.
Lead jam took 7 seconds. Global Storming in the pack.
Yes. DUI back in the pack, trying to get some points, trying to break apart that pack. It's like Global Storming's getting stuck in the pack, trying to do the same exact thing.
Destroyer and Benjamin bridging. Low block call.
Yep. Oh!
There we go, low block.
Yep, he does get it. Yep, so it is a power jam as it is a star pass to Reno and the FOCO Spartans as he does get out. Now let's see what he can do with this power jam.
Minute 15 in the jam.
Big hit on Benjamin, another shoulder hit. And a couple, oh, that's Speed Bryan, my bad. And now a little juke move.
The only difference is that face shield, I know.
Oh, yes, he is okay, all right. Gets 5 points right there. Runs
Reno,
right into Benjamin's thigh.
Watch that.
GUI out of the box, coming around. As Reno does get out, scores 5 points for FOCO Spartans.
Avoided a blocking with the head penalty. I know that a lot of that is up for interpretation, and
Yes.
sometimes we're overly careful about head contact, but escaped one there, I'm trying to say, and a stint and an escape for DUI.
5 points. That should be 5. I don't know why that's 4. Oh, I see why it's 4.
4
Okay.
points, all
Yep,
right.
4 points. This baby's out of the box. DUI's got one block of the beat.
Oh!
And he does on the inside line. It's
Baby on the
5
pivot.
points.
And we might be calling this jam. That was a high block call. Speed Bryan is up. High block call on Baby. Yeah, there was facial contact, saying the referee.
It looks like Speed Bryan was not very happy with that call. But
Well,
it looks like the coach has calmed him down and is giving him the chance to jam in this next jam. As it is official timeout, but it looks like this official timeout might end pretty soon. As it is Tribal Terror number 244 going for FOCO, but it is an official timeout.
Probably possibly discussing whenever you have a hit with big impact like that is a penalty. You might want to discuss the severity of the penalty. So I guess we'll see about that. That's totally a guess on my part. I could be wrong. Galaxy with several fans on the other track. I see at Talk to JRDA and also having their JRDA watch party.
Yes, as it looks like the Diamond City's coach is trying to calm down one of his players as this jam starts off. And instead of it being Speed Bryan, it is going to be Ben jamming his twin. Number 11 going to give Tribal Terror for FOCO. As it looks like FOCO has only have 2 blockers out on that floor. Tribal Terror does hit him out. A little jammer on jammer action. A little more jammer on jammer action. So it looks like Benjamin's finally gets to the wall, and he gets out and becomes lead jammer for Diamond City.
Very good. 5 minutes to go in the half. Tribal Terror pushing and continuing to. There's an opening on the inside and a
nice
apex jump.
He's got one more blocker to try to get around. Out of play call.
Good defense by the pivot number 080. Right when it counts, Bananica split.
Yep, he does pick up 4 points, breaking the century mark for Diamond City with 4.5 minutes to go in the first period. Now Diamond City 100 points to FOCO 74.
I will point out because of the head contact there, Speed Bryan was checked out on the bench. So don't know any more about that. We just know that Speed Bryan was checked out and got to see him without the face shield for once.
He does. Same. Yes, he does look like he is okay.
He looks like Benjamin.
So it looks like it is Worthy. Nice toe work on that outside. Picks up the jammer, but it is I Gnarly for FOCO getting out right behind him. A little jammer race going on.
No, not anymore.
No. Just going to call that jam off. Waste 30 seconds. As any smart jammer would do when they have a good lead like this.
Okay.
As it is Worthy going up again for FOCO. For Diamond City, my bad. And then it is Global Storming number 18 going for FOCO. As both walls have all their blockers. Nope, never mind. As soon as I say that, look, it is Ben jamming once again. Jamming. Worthy took the pivot instead. Both jammers fighting hard. Trying to get through these walls. Global Storm breaking apart the pack, and he picks up lead jammer for the FOCO Spartans has been champions, fighting hard, trying to find a hole.
Down,
He
but
gets the
recovered
hole.
quickly, yes.
Yes, he gets the hole, and he's out. But Global Storm's right to pack when he gets out. Trying to
Totally
do whatever he can, try to get as many points as he can.
Down,
Calls it
calling off.
As it is a directional call on one of the FOCO blockers, as he does pick up only 3 points, but that is better than 0.
Emphatically calling off the jam. I'm afraid that there would be scoring on the other side. Fortunately, no. Fortunately
Yes.
for him.
As it is only a 23-point differential with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in this first period. Now, for first start today, jamming on the jam start line, it is Speed Bryu for Diamond City going up against number 244, Tribal Terror for FOCO. Tribal. Oh, yes,
black
that
block.
is. Yep. Back block on Tribal Terror. That was a power jam for Speed Bryu in the Diamond City Miners.
Speed Bryu now with 3 remaining at total
Fight.
swarm here.
Fighting
Now
hard.
one-on-one. A little more recycling, not
Got 2
not as much as
blockers to
more.
beat
And
Royal,
there we go.
And he's out. Picks up lead jammer. So one of the Diamond City blockers is standing in the box. She's let out. Tribal Terror is standing in the box. Not let out because Speed Bryu called off that jam. 0-0 jam. But Worthy does get the chance to have a power start.
Coach clearly pointed that out. Call off that jam.
Yes.
Official timeout, yes, with 1:42 unofficially at this moment to go, as the FOCO Spartans still trailing 100-77. Official review now by the Spartans.
Yes.
If you have any guesses about that, of course, hashtag talk the number 2 JRDA, talk 2
Oh.
JRDA.
It looks like
LB and Double H listening in on both tracks. And now staring at us.
staring at us very contently.
They're fans of the sport too, otherwise they wouldn't be here.
Yes. As it looks like there is a very loud DCM chant going on, but it looks like FOCO is trying to keep it with them. It looks like Diamond City's got a really good fan base behind them.
Did you have any of these? And I'm asking the Derbyverse. You can answer if you'd like.
Yeah.
Did you have either of these teams picked for the championship game?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Because the simple fact is that I know how Diamond City plays, and they are a lot better. I watched them when I played against them last year at Champs. They were good. They were really good. But they have got a lot better right now. Because when you really think about it, it comes to experience. It comes to experience on that floor and big-time situations like this. And they have got a lot better this year. As you can tell, they are in the championship game. And FOCO, Tampa did beat them, and they were strong.
All right.
But watching them now, they look a lot better too. As we have an official coming over.
So Purple was looking for a high block call on the orange jammer, but there was no high block seen, so there will be no high block call.
Okay. There we have it. Still, the official review lost, so that official review, the standing, basically the call will stand, is what I'm trying to say, as no call.
Yes. So we have another official grabbing the mic.
And we'll word it slightly differently this time.
FOCO Spartans elected to use their additional official review to look for a high block penalty on the Diamond City jammer. Upon review, it was determined that the contact was not made to the face, therefore a high block penalty is not warranted and the no call stands. They do not retain their optional review.
So 3 different ways you've heard it, as there will be no effect.
So it looks like Worthy Official review is done. 5 seconds is just about to be called. Yes, it is right there. And it looks like Worthy, number 6 for Diamond City, has a power start.
Under 2 minutes to go. Of course, you know what the jam clock means.
We got one blocker to beat, got another one to beat. He gets lead jammer for Diamond City.
Worthy own lead
As
jam
Tribal
almost
Terror does
before
come out.
almost before passing that fourth blocker almost.
So it's like Worthy's fighting hard, trying to get to that pack, trying to score some more points for Diamond City Mariners. It looks like Tribal Terror is fighting hard too, but it looks like he is getting worn down. But he is trying his best. Oh, and a big hit on Tribal Terror. I am very surprised he got up from that hit. I heard his helmet hit that floor really hard.
And Worthy coming up, and Worthy being attended to right now.
Whew. Tense game. Like I said, a very, very intense game. It's going to be played right here. As you can tell, both jammers are limping. But
Worthy returning to the bench.
Up, yes. Worthy gets up, and he looks a little hurt, but he looks like he's just going to try to work it out and get back on that track because he knows he needs this for his team.
35 seconds to go in the half, and then possibly a 10-minute halftime. So
Yes.
lots of time to rest and try to skate it. Actually, hobbling to
Yeah. Hobbling's trying to tell his coach, I want to jam, but you're going to need to sit. You're going to need to sit, rest that leg because they need you, especially in the second half. Because it looks like it is going to be Speed Bryu starting off this jam. It is not going to be a power start. It is actually going to be, yes, it is going to be number 988, Gnarly, going out once again for FOCO.
Okay. 4 points officially for Diamond City at the end of that jam. So 104-77, 46 seconds to go in the half, and a full 30 minutes to go once again. As we see, neither team has run away with it yet.
Oh, no, it's still anybody's game. Very intense game, very intense game.
I spoke with a high-level junior derby coach confidentially,
Yes.
who told me that they picked Diamond City to go all the way. This was before, I believe this was Friday.
Yes.
We spoke. That's all I'll say. So
And
that's one pick.
to be honest with you, our coaches actually told us this too. They were like, you guys lost only by like 36 points from them, and that's
right.
That's the least amount of points in differential that any team has played because everybody else has been beaten by more. And our coach basically said if they go all the way, that says something about Tampa.
Right.
That really does say something about Tampa. Knowing that if they were to beat Diamond City, they could be right there where they're standing right now.
And any given Sunday or Saturday, you know, as we've seen in the record book that we've gone back to over and over, you know, a lot of these teams have defeated each other around and around and around.
Yep.
It is that close up here at the top.
Looks like the jam's just about to start after that official timeout. Both jammers fighting hard, fighting hard. Gnarly looks like she's got a couple blockers to beat. So does Speed Bryu.
Speed Bryu sent out, comes back in.
Yep.
No pass, no penalty.
No pass, no penalty. And nope, no pass, no penalty, so he's not lead jammer. As Gnarly gets knocked on the inside.
This will
Still
be
no lead jammer announced yet. As she does take the panty off. Maybe a star pass. Maybe not. Speed Bryu does get knocked out on the outside. Has to recycle all the way back. As Gnarly does get hit on the outside. And Speed Bryu picks up 5 points for Diamond City.
Gnarly passes a star, so this jam will go the distance.
Yep. As it is Reno picking up the star pass. And come around, try to score some points. And Speed Bryu is at the pack already.
Just over a minute to go, and no signs of stopping for either jammer.
Speed Bryu gets to the pack, scores 4 points for Diamond City, and Reno right after him scores 4 points. Just about 50 seconds left in this jam. Still, it's going to go 2 minutes. Speed Bryu gets knocked on the outside. So does Reno, as both teams are recycling as far as they possibly can. Looks like both teams are trying to just keep going back, try to bring them all the way back. All the way back.
Okay, we got Australian.
That's a lap.
Australian rules derby going on right now. However, we cannot go into the negative points that WFTDA satire I did a few years ago is not true. We do not go into negative points, but it does kill the clock. 16 seconds to go.
Both jammers are fighting hard. And Speed Bryu, nice toe work on that outside, getting up 4 big points. As the game clock time has ended, but it is 3 seconds, and this jam should be called. As Benjamin should pick up a few more points. Yes, he picks up 3 more points for Diamond City. As so does FOCO, picks up 3 points, making it 16 points for Diamond City in the last jam, 7 for FOCO. And it is halftime. It is halftime as Diamond City, the score recap, Diamond City 120, FOCO Spartans 84.
Now I was waiting on number 28. There was thought there was going to be a question on possibly a late hit. There was still some contact after the 4th whistle, but no, they were just checking on the number because all skaters have to identify themselves on their arm. Halftime it is, and we will have a full 15-minute halftime right here at the JRDA Championship game. This is it. Who you got? Let us know on Twitter. #TalkToJRDA as the number 2 seed Diamond City Miners against the number 4 seed FOCO Junior Roller Derby Spartans here from Fort Collins. One will be the champion. We'll find out who it is next on WFTDA.tv.
Oh.
This is it.
Yep.
We're back, and nothing more to say really at this point. You know how the game works. You know who the teams are. You know that the winner will earn the JRDA Championship for the Open Division for 2017 right here from the Ranch Complex in Loveland, Colorado. Now, this reminder, we will be on Facebook Live at the JRDA page. Again, JRDA on Facebook. After this game, we will go to the staging area and clear out some things, some lost water bottles, some lost T-shirts, by the way. We just heard that announcement. Should probably do a fundraiser on eBay for any unclaimed. So join us on Facebook on the JRDA page following this game for the full award ceremony for the Open Division. And probably the other division, too, the females. They're fine. Diamond City Miners, again, on their helmets. You might see FEAR, F-E-A-R. That stands for Focus, Effort, Attitude, Respect. I saw them warming up outside, and they were repeating that with every lap, with every rep of their warm-up. Focus, effort, attitude, respect. FOCO, F-O-C-O, of course, stands for Fort Collins, Colorado. So this kind of the default home team for this end of the building. They have a number of fans. From what it's sounding like, DCM may have brought more. If they didn't bring more, they brought louder fans. So crowd split, but might at this point, I don't know, might be about 55-45.
Maybe. As it looks like this jam's about to start. It looks like we have, guarantee you, that's Ben jamming for Diamond City going up against number 1-8 Global Storming for FOCO.
Still anybody's game, as you see, as you likely know, as the Diamond City Miners jammer is lead.
Yep, he does get lead jammer for Diamond City as Global Stormer gets out right behind him. Not lead jammer, but he's going to try his hardest to get to him.
One jammer each in the box now.
He calls it off right before Global Stormer gets there, picks up 2 points. 2 points.
Might have been able to give it another second, but yes, 2-point jam. So 122-84. Miners still maintaining their lead, which could be good enough. We'll see.
That's the second jam of the second half is about to start. Looks like it's going to be Speed Bryu, number 89 for Diamond City, going up against number 257 Reno for FOCO Spartans.
Great shot, you see, right on the outside, almost untouched.
He gets lead. He's going to try to race around here and try to get some points. But right as to say that, Speedbriar does get out. Not Lee Jammer, but could try to come around and score some points. As Reno does get out, calls it, gets 4 points for FOCO.
Good timing there, calling off the jam. Get a new lineup on the floor because you want to manage that clock, have enough time to come back and take the lead and then maintain that lead.
Yes. So yes, if you maybe hear the announcers, if not, you'll hear us definitely. As it looks like it's going to be iGnarly for FOCO going up against Worthy for Diamond City.
Right, and there is a pivot in the box for the Spartans as corrected by one of the skaters who did not take the stripe. Worthy, that's, yes, lead jam.
Worthy gets lead jammer as iGnarly gets recycled to the back. As it looks like they start the solid wall. Recycled on the inside. Worthy's trying to fight hard, trying to get through that pack. Pushing. He
nice
jumps
jump
on the inside, picks up 5 points for Diamond City Miners. So iGnarly still trying to fight through that pack, trying to do whichever she can to try to get through. Worthy comes around the pack, tiptoes on the outside, tiptoes again.
Nice fake out approaching and entering that pack, so good block there. iGnarly with the star in her hand, slow to recover, but does so.
All right, Worthy getting around again, gets knocked out, gets recycled. Gets recycled all the way back.
So Baby's through and
star pass, but Worthy calls it off, picking up another 2 points for Diamond City.
Good jam management there by the Miners. 134 to 88, 27 minutes to go.
Yep.
Neither of these teams, as we mentioned, has lost a game this weekend, but somebody must win here.
Yes. As it is Ben Jammy, number 11, going up for Diamond City, and it is number 18, Global Storming, going up for FOCO. Nice toe work on that inside line by Global Storming, picking up lead jammer.
I'm gonna take the jam ref's word for it. My goodness!
Oh, and a nice apex jump.
Apex jump, and we just blew out Al B's ears, so watch your volume level.
Global Storm gets out once again, picks up another 5 points for FOCO. This is exactly what they need. Global fighting hard. Gets recycled on the outside by bumper cars. Ben Jammins looks like he's getting stuck. Global Stormer gets knocked down.
Ooh.
Gets back up.
Crunch and called.
No, he gets a back block, sending him to the box as Ben Jammin has a power jam, and this jam is going to go for the full 2 minutes. It is a star pass to bumper car.
Go ahead. Pivot cover on the, well.
Oh, yep. This. Well, yep. Gotta put all those.
Applying the apparel in the proper order.
Yes, as he does get out. And now he can try to come around and score some points before Global Stormer gets out, as he is standing in the box. And as soon as I say that, he is out.
30 seconds to go. Jump and nope.
Nope, but bumper car, nice toe work on the inside, picks up 5 points for Diamond City. Global Stormer does get through. He does pick up 4 points for FOCO. As FOCO does bleed a blocker, but bumper car gets knocked on the inside. This is jam just about to end.
Crazy Diva called a clockwise block for the Spartans, so one fewer blocker.
Yes, that jam is finally called off.
Wow.
FOCO gets another 2 points as Diamond City gets another 4. So that makes it FOCO 14 in this jam to Diamond City's 5, making it. Oh, never mind. They just redid that. So now it's 9 points for Diamond City. And it is 143 Diamond City, 104 FOCO, with just over 24 minutes left. As it is Worthy and Reno going up against each other in this one jam.
I turned down Al B's headset, so we should be good now.
Oh, yeah.
As it is Worthy, not the, well, it just powers through.
Powers through, gets lead jammer for Diamond City. As Reno is trying to do whatever he possibly can in his skating ability, trying to get through this. And a nice apex jump. We have 5 points as Reno's right behind him, but he calls the jam.
Teammates colliding playing defense, so good escape there. They're okay. .148, 104, 23 minutes to go, just about when we pick it up again.
As it is Gnarly going up against Worthy once again.
Diamond City Miners representing Bakersfield, California against the FOCO Fort Collins Junior Roller Derby Spartans, picking up again.
Both jammers fighting hard, trying to find maybe even a little hole, try to work with something. Both jammers are getting recycled through and not being able to do anything. Little offense played, and Gnarly gets out and becomes lead jammer. Gets out and becomes lead jammer. It looks like it is a star pass once again to Bumper Car. As Worthy becomes a blocker, and Gnarly coming through.
Direction called on 28 for purple. That is Death Down Under.
Both jammers almost at a standstill right now. Not trying to, you can't find a hole of any sort. Bumper Car trying to fight through as Gnarly gets recycled on the inside.
Most defensive jam I have seen in a while.
As Diamond City bleeds a blocker, that is number 54, amazing. So does FOCO, that is number 8, a Breeza win. Both jammers are just stuck in this pack and trying to find any hole they can, as it looks like FOCO played a little offense there. She calls the jam off right there. Wow, what a jam. As FOCO does pick up 5 big points right at the end.
Every point counts at this point, but only 5 points in such a long jam. We see the clock, so 21 and a half minutes to go.
Yes. So it looks like it's been jamming going up against Global Storming for FOCO.
This will be the first JRDA National Championship for one of these teams. Bragging rights till next year. Gotta happen now in the next 21 minutes.
Benjamin got 1 blocker, 2 blockers to beat, trying to break them apart, trying to get that out of play call.
Pack definition is
and he
stretched
gets
to the
jammer.
Stretched to the max there.
As Global Stormer gets out with a nice little jump on the inside. Now Lee Jammer trying to come around as Benjamin's into the pack now.
Had that star stash. There we go.
Benjamin gets tripped up.
Calling it from the floor.
So it looks like FOCO's coach is not very happy with that call, as Diamond City does pick up 2 more points. As it looks like it is Reno going up against Speed Ryu. Right as I say, that is an official timeout.
Let's get everybody off the track. Bananica Split just getting a clarification and still with a smile on her face.
Yeah, looking a little confused, but she looks like she's just having a good time standing there.
Somebody's saying on Twitter that was a cut. Not sure which track they're talking about, but we haven't seen as many cuts in this game as we have in some past games.
Yes. Reno gets a little help from his blocker as he uses his shirt and gets lead jammered. Speed Ryu trying to fight hard, trying to do whatever he can to get through that wall of purple.
2-on-1 with Death bridging.
Reno back in the pack after getting lead jammer. Speed Ryu trying to do whatever he possibly can, but he gets a track cut. He gets a track cut, sending him to the box, and this is a power jam for Reno as he gets 5 points. power jam for Reno and FOCO Spartans.
There you go. Little Miss 1044 called it a minute before it happened. A track cut. Thank you for that comment. I'm sure it was for the other track, but still.
It was like little offense getting played. Reno gets recycled.
Ooh. Good
back
save.
to the pack. Reno trying to find a hole, do whatever he possibly. Nope. As I said, he calls it off. Leaving Speed Bryu in that box. That is very, very smart right now.
Being implored to call off the jam by the bench.
Yes.
So very important, yes. Now Speed Bryu is standing, so fewer than 10 seconds to serve. We know that much.
So they do pick up 9 points there to 0 for Diamond City. So they're slowly trying to crawl back with 19 minutes to go in this second period. And it is going to be 2-4-4 Tribal Terror going for this power start.
Through on the
and
inside.
a nice
Wow.
run on the inside. Gets lead jammer for FOCO. As Speed Bryu is out of the box, my bad. And is trying to do whatever he possibly can as he looks like he is trying to use all his hips. Ooh, Tribal Terror, nice hit. Gets out, scores 5 big points. Speed Bryu still stuck in that pack. Gets a little offense, gets finally out. But not before Tribal Terror gets back to the pack. Nice little hit there. Trying to get all his points he can. He calls it. Scoring 4 more points for FOCO as Speed Bryu has a little ghost blocker, little action maybe right there. But he looks like he's okay getting up.
Going for every last point. Yes, 8 points for the Spartans.
0 for Diamond City once again. This is exactly what FOCO needs to do right now.
150-126, 18 minutes to go.
It's Global Storm is up for FOCO against Worthy, number 6 for Diamond City Miners. Jam starts off. Both jammers get to the walls. Worthy taking a blocker out. Got
Worthy's
one left.
got it.
He had a nice run on the outside. Lead jammer for Diamond City.
Star pass.
A star pass to Sunny Days. A nice apex jump there. Not lead jammer finally can get out. Worthy trying to do whatever he possibly can. Whatever he can. Nice run on the outside. 4 points, my bad, for Diamond City. As that jam is called off, but not before FOCO grabs 2 more points.
Good work there. It's not over until the 4th whistle blast.
Exactly.
Do not stop. And that was not an easy position to be in, but 2 hard-earned points.
That's why when you don't get lead, you try whatever you possibly can to get around that track. And that's the perfect example of a stealthy move from FOCO.
5 seconds.
As it is Reno going up against Speed Bryu once again. A little offense being played by Bananica Split. Number 080 for Reno. Reno trying to do whatever he possibly can to get through that pack. He's got like 2 more blocks. No, never mind. Speed Bryu it's a forearm on Speed Bryu, and Reno gets lead jammer as it is a power jam once again for FOCO.
Benjamin is in the penalty box to pivot.
Is exactly what they need. What can Reno do with this? There he goes on the inside. Yep, 5 big points. 5 big points for FOCO and Reno. As Benjamin, the pivot, is standing in the box. About to come out. Reno trying to do whatever he can to get out of that pack. He gets out, scores 5 big points, calls it off right before Speed Bryu can get out. So he is standing in that box. As it is going to be a power start for FOCO. As that was a 10-0 jam. It is only a 16-point game now.
Very good, as the Miners pivot was able to leave the penalty box by the end of the jam. I noticed also before that jam began, they did not designate a pivot. They then threw the stripe in, so I don't know if there was any stealth maneuvering there, or perhaps remembering or realizing they did not field a pivot. But one way or another, just something noticed there. Speed Bryu and his twin brother there.
As it looks like it is a timeout for Diamond City. So there's a big chant coming from both teams right now. Looks like the hometown FOCO Spartans are really trying to get loud, do whatever they can to pump up each other.
Let's go FOCO, says Warp Speed 7 at hashtag Talk to JRDA.
Yes. Just under 16 minutes to go in this game. is Diamond City 154, FOCO Spartans 138. What a game so far. What a game. Very, very intense. It just like number 244, Tribal Terror gets this power start. See what I can do. Try to get some points. Try to get lead jammer first. Jukes out Benjamin. Oh, but a failed apex jump.
Speed
and
Briar
another
caught in the
failed
air.
Apex jump. Wow. But
Skating.
no pass, no penalty. It's not lead jammer.
Skating out of bounds.
Speed Briar can pick up lead jammer here, but he's got to fight hard to get recycled out. Nice little hit by Tribal Terror. He's got one bucket to beat. He gets out, but it's a track cut. It is a track cut for Tribal Terror it is a power jam for Speed Briar and Diamond City Miners. Diamond City, Speed Briar trying to break apart this pack, trying to get that no pack call. He gets it. He's lead jammer. His coach telling him to go.
Number 201, Baby called out of play, so this will go easier.
Wait. Nope. I saw the coach, and so did Speed Briar. You tell him to call it off, and he calls it off right before Tribal Terror can get out of that box, holding the jammer for FOCO. Wow. Very, very intense game. Very loud.
3 points. Exciting jam, but 3 points and important points.
There's a 19-point differential now. As DUI number 08 for DCM gets the call for this power start for Diamond City Miners.
Chance continuing in the background, 14 and a half minutes to the JRDA Regional Champion being crowned.
Tribal Terror gets out of the box, but right as he gets out of the box, DUI picks up lead jammer for Diamond City, and Tribal Terror gets out right behind him. Gets out, not lead jammer. DUI trying to spin move in the middle. It calls it off right before Tribal Terror gets out.
Ghost blocker.
Ghost blocker, look out. 4 points for Diamond City. Big 4 points. Trying to close this game out, trying to do whatever they can to end this already. But FOCO is doing whatever they can to keep themselves in this game.
Well put. The longest 14 minutes in these skaters' lives, no doubt.
Yes.
Right now.
As it is Global Storming going up against number 08 DUI once again. Jam starts. Both jammers fighting hard. DUI, nice little toe work on the outside. Trying to dip through, gets lead jammer. Global Storm looking like he's getting stuck, trying to do whatever he can to get an offense. Left and right. Trying to run. Gets a nice little hit from Speed Briar, gets knocked out. Let's say that's DUI spin move. Gets that no pack out of play call. Picks up 5 big points for Diamond City.
Great recycling, doing all they could while they could. Star pass it is for the Spartans.
Yes, it was. And as soon as she comes around, DUI calls it off, picking up another 2 points. 2 points, making it Diamond City 168 to FOCO 138. 30-point game with 12 minutes, 30 seconds to go in this second period. It is anybody's game.
Both teams improving on their seeding, improving on expectation as the Miners entering the number 2 seed and the Spartans entering at number 4. One will leave number 1.
Yes. As it is Reno going up against Worthy for Diamond City. Worthy pushing hard, trying to do whatever he can to break apart this back. Reno getting recycled out on the outside. Nice little juke to the inside. Worthy picks up lead jammer for Diamond City Miners as Reno is trying to do whatever he possibly can to get out of that pack. Worthy coming back, laying up a nice little pit. Oh.
Losing parts.
Jumps. Parts flying everywhere. Caused that jam off, picking up 5 points. As Diamond City slowly trying to run away with this game. As it is number 08, DUI going up against number 18, Global Storming for FOCO.
You have to have all your safety gear in place, including if you have loose Velcro, taping it down. So get out that duct tape if anything's loose.
Yes. Jam start. Global Storm trying to break apart those twins. Trying to do whatever he can. DUI still trying to find a hole exactly too. Global Storm getting knocked down on the inside. DUI is only trying to break apart that pack. Wow, that was no pass, no penalty. I seriously thought that was going to be a cut. But no, he gets knocked on the outside. Gets recycled by number 7-1 Sunny Days. So does Global Storm. He gets knocked down. But Benjamin gets a directional call, sending him to the box as the pivot. His DUIs get recycled too. Still no lead jammer called. And right as I say that, DUI gets out. And it's called D jammer. Diamond City bleeding another blocker. As Global Storm gets out without the panty on his panty on his head.
Man, oh man.
Big,
that does it.
Big hit. Big hit.
We'll be politically correct and call it a helmet cover.
Yeah. My bad. But yes, as we're talking about this, Diamond City did pick up 3 more points for that jam, making it 176 Diamond City, 138 FOCO Spartans with just about 10 minutes left in this second period. And it's a timeout for FOCO.
Neither team letting go, neither team running away with it. This is exactly the kind of game we would expect to have in the JRDA Open Division Championship.
Exactly. And it is only a 38-point game.
Right.
38-point game. One jam.
Yeah.
One big jam.
It's happened.
Yes. I have seen a 40-point jam. I have seen that.
Yes, round of applause for all these skaters, and hopefully you're applauding what you're seeing at home on WFTDA.tv or wherever you are. I see lots of comments for the female track, so let's see some for the open track. We will pass those along.
So it looks like this timeout is just about to end. So it looks like Diamond City's only got 2 blockers on the track. What it looks like, it's going to be Reno, number 257 FOCO, going up against number 6 for Diamond City. That's worthy.
Chance, and more chance on top of chance, and here we go.
Here we go. Reno trying to fight hard, trying to get through these boys, trying to break apart. He gets lead jammer. Worthy gets out too, but it's not lead jammer as Reno's coming around.
Benjamin returning to play.
And he
block.
calls it. Does he call it in time? No, he doesn't. Looks like Diamond City picks up 1 point and FOCO picks up. I'll give you just 1 second. 3 points. Netted out 2 points.
Whoa.
Whew. As it is, number 244 Tribal Terror going up against number 08 DUI. This big derby bout going on to end this phenomenal championship as DUI runs on the outside, it is a back block on DUI, and Tribal Terror gets lead jammer for FOCO Spartans. And this is exactly what FOCO needs right now. Exactly what FOCO needs.
Baby called to the box, and 2 minors in the box as well.
Gets knocked on the outside by Speed Bryu. Gets recycled back by Benjamin too. Both boys are trying to play backwards. As Benjamin gets through,
Tribal Terror called on a forearm.
Yes. He does get caught on a forearm, making this a power jam for Diamond City.
Officially released now, continuing on.
As he does.
Star pass immediately.
Benjamin. Yes, he does.
Pack practically at a stop, so this is interesting. 3-on-1.
Passive offense as Benjamin gets knocked on the inside. Speed Bryu coming to help his teammate. Benjamin trying to toe work and gets knocked out.
Applaud the attempt.
This Tribal Terror standing in the box. Benjamin's trying to do whatever he can. Tribal Terror gets out of the box. This jam probably going to go 2 minutes. That one worked. Yep. We're good.
Okay.
We're good. All right.
That was a blocking out of play.
Yes, it was.
2 skaters in close proximity. You see a whistle. You have to wait till the skater leaves to
Benjamin gets right on the inside, almost like he was unseen. Gets 4 points. 4 points, my bad. 4 points for Diamond City.
20 seconds in the jam, 7.5 minutes in the game.
Benjamin gets out once again, picks up 5 big points.
Another minor called out of play.
City. Yep. Another out-of-play call from Diamond City as Tribal Terror's trying to do whatever he can without the helmet cover on his head.
Yep.
Oh,
Stays in for
5
5.
points. Gets out.
Tribal Terror getting an earful about whether or not to put on the star, but it doesn't matter now as the jam ends 14-3 in favor of the Miners.
Just under 7 minutes to go. It is Diamond City 191, FOCO Spartans 144. And it looks like this jam is just about to start here in just a couple seconds. Nope, and never mind. Just let's say that official timeout.
The MRDA, as part of their championship tournament, October 13th and 14th, will have a junior male expo. Again, junior males.
Yes.
Be sure to contact games at juniorrollerderby.org for information. Looking for coaches and skaters to apply. Again, contact information on that for Saturday, the 14th of October in Cardiff, Wales. Games at juniorrollerderby.org. The winner, yes, will have earned the old-fashioned way. First place, the gold medals in the open division bracket of the Junior Roller Derby Association. Both of these teams, first time potential, or have never won the championship before, we'll put it that way. Maybe have played for the championship before, but have never won the championship open division. So first time, as we saw 2 former champions play in the third place game. Opposing rounds of applause going on with the crowd.
So it looks like both teams are going to have 2 blockers in this box. As it looks like DUI is blocking.
Okay.
He's going to start blocking now.
Interesting.
First time I've seen him out today blocking. It looks like they're going to play one-on-one defense maybe. Because it looks these boys are tough. But let's see if Reno can get through this wall, as Worthy also is jamming for Diamond City. He's got 2 blockers to deal with too. 5 seconds called. Jam start. Here we go. Nice little spin move from Worthy. Picks up lead jammer.
And there goes the Spartan jammer.
He's gone. Worthy coming around. Nice toe work on the outside line. Picks up 4 points for Diamond City. Slowly creeping away.
195, 144, 6 minutes to go.
51-point differential with just about 6 minutes left in this game.
Reno will be joining the MRDA soon. We'll be going to Denver ground control, by the way.
Looks like it's a official timeout. One more timeout.
We're just extending the suspense here. Still anybody's game
exactly.
here in the open division first place game. Award ceremony to follow at JRDA on Facebook. Go ahead and look it up.
Number 0 DUI has fouled out of the game.
Okay, yes, DUI out of the game, so
that might help FOCO right there. He is basically one of their best jammers.
You cannot deny it.
As it is global storming for FOCO. Going against Worthy. Global storming trying to do whatever he possibly can. Both of them get knocked down. No pass, no penalty. No lead jammer called.
Hops on the inside,
nope.
yeah.
Worthy gets called lead jammer, and as soon as he gets called lead jammer, he calls that jam off. Bleeding 30 seconds off of that game clock.
Good track awareness, and Death staying out as the pivot, and also props to Death the pivot for falling small in that pile-up and potential disaster in the straightaway in the opening seconds of that jam.
Yes, as
good
it
awareness.
Looks like both jammers from last jam are going to be jamming once again.
Rematch.
Yes, rematch. Let's see what they can do now. Just about 5 minutes to go. Jam is start now. Both jammers have Worthy on the outside.
Wow.
Lead jammer Worthy. Global Stormer trying to fight hard. And it is a multiplayer.
Multiplayer block by a jammer, okay.
Don't see that a lot of times, but it does happen as Worthy dips down the outside, picks up 5 points for Diamond City.
Perhaps going for a jersey whip and a blocker came through and could not pass. That's one possibility. I have seen that before.
Worthy on that outside, trying to break through these players. Nice toe run on that outside, picks up another 5 points, leaves that jammer Global Storming locked up in the box. As he picks up another 5 points, making it, they break the 200 mark right about where we were, right about 4 minutes ago.
This is the widest lead yet.
Yes.
4 minutes to go. Yes, 2:05, 144.
61-point differential. Still, sadly to say, it's still anybody's game.
Right.
Yes. It is
The way things are going.
Benjamin on an inside, picks up lead jammer for Diamond City. As Global Storming gets out, passes the penny, but
And
never mind.
Tasley
He gets a penalty, illegal procedure. So there is no, the jammer star.
Reverse the, I guess not reversing the procedure, but yes, the helmet cover has to be passed and put on properly in the proper place.
Benjamin getting out as you see the jam star from FOCO get flung in the air onto the track. Benjamin, after scoring 5 more points, can get out, and he calls it. Picking up some more points. Yes, 3 more points for Diamond City.
Good jam, and each lead for Diamond City makes them one step closer to the championship as time ticks away.
Yes. Just under 3 minutes to go. We have number 6, Worthy, going on a power start. As Global Storming is stuck in the box one more time, but he is standing, so he should be out in just a couple seconds. Nice run on that outside line from Worthy as it picks up lead jammer. Global Storming out of the box now.
How many times have we seen Worthy perform that maneuver this weekend?
Oh, wait a minute. No, he gets knocked in the inside. Gets knocked in the outside one more time. Global Storm trying to get through that one blocker.
Nice.
Oh, and he gets knocked in the inside.
So close, as it's now or never for the Spartans.
As Worthy calls it off before Global Stormer can do anything to hurt them. As he picks up 5 points for Diamond City.
Note that it will be under 2 minutes before the next jam, or when the next jam starts.
This
Potentially
could
the final
possibly,
jam.
yes, this could possibly be the last jam of this championship tournament.
Realistically, the Diamond City Miners looking to clinch their first JRDA Championship right here.
It is Speed Ryu going up against Reno, and Reno gets a little toe work on the outside, gets lead jammer. Speed Ryu trying to do whatever he can to get out of this pack so Reno doesn't score a lot of points. Reno racking the pack. Watching blockers fall left and right.
And
he
you
does
said
a
a lot
toe
of
work on that outside. Still is getting stuck. Speed Ryu's out. But Reno gets out, calls it, picks up. Did he get a penalty? No, he didn't. Picks up 4 points.
Number 20 for Purple, Crazy Diva, slow to recover, but able to make it back to the bench. You said a lot of points, looking to score a lot of points. That's what it's going to take. We are under 1 minute right now.
This could
Literally
very well be the last jam. Oh, it looks like FOCO did score some points, and Diamond City did not.
Literally a world record number of points necessary in this jam, but still props to the FOCO Spartans for fighting to the very end.
The last jam, very well. Worthy gets knocked on the outside, and Global Storming gets lead jammer. Wait a minute now. Oh, Worthy gets a track cut from Diamond City.
Power jam.
This is what FOCO needs.
Power jam for the Spartans skating us out here. Let's hear it wherever you are.
Yes.
And watching on WFTDA.tv.
Last jam. Let's all hear it. Global trying to do whatever he can. Get all the points he can try to get. He gets out, scores 5 points for FOCO. Now he has to come around. He's got a minute, just under a minute and 20 seconds left in this game as the game clock has reached 0 seconds and 0 minutes. 1 minute, 12 seconds left in this jam.
Totally under Global Storming's control.
And he calls it off. And that is the game. It is unofficial right now.
Realistically, the Diamond City Miners
yes,
have won their
this
first JRDA national. I'm used to the regionals.
Yes.
National championship. We will make it final as soon as, or announce it as final as soon as it is made final by the officials. They are over here at the table. I'll be taking pictures. Fans lining the entire perimeter of the track, careful not to charge the track just in case, for whatever reason, another jam has to take place.
And it is final.
That will not
Diamond
happen.
City wins the 2017. Oh, it's not on. I just heard a whistle.
Well,
Don't
more
play with me now. It should be all over. Will you play with me now?
No more skating to take place. However, the score is still in flux.
Yes.
We will have that to you momentarily. Great game.
Yeah, great game. Great game.
Worthy coming around, thanking everybody. Great sportsmanship all
Yes.
around. And the Diamond City Miners, as we mentioned, likely winners here, of course,
Yes.
unofficial. But thanks all around. Awesome. Yes.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Ginger
Yes,
Snapper
and
as
it is
well.
final just right now. Diamond City wins the 2017 JRDA Championships here in Loveland, Colorado. The 218 Diamond City to FOCO's 157. What a game.
You can still reach out on Twitter, hashtag #Talk2JRDA. Let us know what you thought about this year's tournament. Already looking forward to next year. It's sad that it has to end, but
The sad thing is I won't be able to see that, but yes.
Right, we must
it
get
should
back
be
home.
very good.
And Hammer Time must go on to the MRDA. Again.
You might be announcing it next year.
Well,
yep.
you never know. I might be announcing this next year.
Right, we're going to put you to work. Okay, victory lap. And we're going to sign off right now.
Yes.
Remember now, the award ceremony will be live on Facebook Live at JRDA. That is the JRDA Facebook page right there. JRDA on Facebook. As soon as we clear the area and all the congratulations, all the photographs take place, we will be back with the award ceremony right here for the JRDA Championship Tournament. Thank you again for joining us. My name is Standby.
And my name is Hammer Time.
This has been
A fantastic tournament.
Yes, and the JRDA National Championships. Till next time on WFTDA TV, so long from the Centennial State.